Hi, I'm Helen Escott. I am the author of several local books, including I'm Funny Like That, which I'm going to be reading from today, The Reckoning, which was just released a little while ago, Operation Wormwood. The Reckoning is the follow-up to Operation Wormwood, the conclusion, Operation Vanished, which is a great investigation to missing and murdered women in Newfoundland, and In Search of Adventure, 70 Years of the RCMP in Newfoundland and Labrador, and I am a proud retired civilian member of the RCMP, so that really was a 2-year labor of love. Today I'm going to be reading from I'm Funny Like That, my first book. It's kind of like my first child. I love this book so much, and when I read it I actually make myself laugh. And I'm Funny Like That is a funny look at life. People who read this will really a lot of these stories they'll recognize in their own life, because we all go through these crazy times, especially when you're trying to raise kids and keep a marriage together and go to work every day. It's life can get pretty hectic. So this one is called Misguided Messages, which is a common thread in my life. If you get an email from me, you might want to check it before you actually believe what's in it. And this is a great example. I really do have a medical condition that causes memory loss. I can't blame it all on menopause. This condition creates daily hurdles for me to jump over. So I came up with a few coping strategies to help me remember things. One of those strategies is to email myself. This is normally done on the fly using the mic on my iPhone. Remember, I'm over 50, so iPhones are a little bit of a challenge to me, as all technology is. For example, when I'm getting out of the shower and I remember I need to pick up milk, or when I'm just about to start a yoga class and remember I need to sew the hole in the fork of my yoga pants, I'll just send myself a quick email using the phone's mic. So when I look at my phone later, I will remember to buy milk and, well, wear underwear to yoga class. The problem with this strategy is I don't always take the time to make sure I have selected my email address, or that autocorrect understands my Newfoundland accent. A few days ago, I received an email from a friend who had typed, "Stay strong. I'm surprised, but I'll support you no matter what you decide." I was confused at first. Then I scrolled down through the message and discovered the email I thought I had sent to myself earlier that day had been sent to her by mistake. The email I sent to me said, "To do today, clean out hubby in my closet, bag and bring to Goodwill." The email she received today said, "Today, tell Tubby I'm out of the closet. Sad to tell him I'm now Bill." Well, as you can imagine, I had to make a quick phone call and go into damage control mode before word got around. I thanked her for her support, but assured her the occasional facial hair was from menopause and not hormones. We had a good laugh, and I made a mental note to read emails before I sent them. Of course, I forgot that 5 minutes after I hung up the phone. Well, I have a good friend who's a priest. Last year, I accidentally sent him an email that said, "Why do I sweat more under my boobs than my armpits?" I had met with a doctor a month before about controlling some annoying menopause symptoms. She had put me on a new drug and told me to keep track of the symptoms and any questions I had for my next appointment. That morning, the annoying symptom was boob sweat. My priest friend emailed me back, "I don't know, but I'll pray for you." Can you just picture this poor man on his knees, holding rosary beads, chanting, "Please, Lord Jesus, give us world peace, stop the suffering of little children, and cure Helen's boob sweat for God's sakes." This morning was the absolute worst. I can no longer leave my house. I have also banned myself from email completely. I woke up to an email from my former boss, who, not naming names, but is a high-ranking officer in a police force. And the email said, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. "Did you mean to send this to me?" I jumped out of bed and scrolled down through the message. Last night, before I fell asleep, I sent myself an email that said, how do you cure vaginal dryness? Oh, sweethearted Jesus jumping in the garden. I can't believe I did that. I had to send him back an email that said, sorry, that was meant for me only. And P.S. I was asking for a friend. Moral of the story is, if you ever get an email from me that seems a little weird or embarrassing, please delete it and don't answer it. Or if someone tells you I am a lesbian with boob sweat and a dry vagina, please tell them you have it from a very good source, that rumor is not true. Thanks for listening, and buy the book. It's going to be released through Engen Press sometime before Christmas, and it's going to have a lot of great laughs in it. Thanks.